Why am I like this? I know. I love you too, Leonard. Oh, I've got a really itchy nose. Hi everyone, welcome back to Leila Land. Thanks for joining me. I feel like I'm being really super organised this month, and I'm doing my September favourites already rather than getting a week and a half into the next month and remembering I haven't done my favourites video. I feel like I'm being like super mega organised and just doing it at the end of the month, so yay me! A couple of things before I get started. Number one, Leonard's in a really weird mood, so he's literally just right in front of me doing that smiley face dogs do at you, so he's probably just going to be up and down and in and out and running about, so just go with him. You know by now, don't you? I know. Another thing I just want to quickly say before I get on with my video is thank you. If you saw my second to last video now actually, where I announced my collaboration with Box to bring you a Christmas Leila Land and Box box. It's the video with the thumbnail where I've basically got a turkey on my head. If you want to go and find it, I will leave a link. The response to that has been phenomenal. Like, I can't actually put into words how crazy it's been. And literally, the first message I got to say people have started ordering it, and I literally had an asthma attack. I was so excited when I got the message. I just lost my mind entirely. Thank you so much to everybody that's bought one already. I know it's the end of September, but you can only order these boxes until the 25th of November. We have to have a really strict cut-off date so that we can get them all packed, so that we can get them all sorted, and so that we can get them all delivered to you ready for Christmas. I'm just so excited, and it's such a good feeling to be excited about something, to be really passionate about something, and to kind of release one of your passions into the world, and for it to be really well received, and for other people to be being really excited about it as well. It's wonderful, so thank you so much. What, Leonard? What? It's on the other side now, honestly. If you aren't subscribed, just go down there and just click on subscribe while you're watching. What? Let's get on with the September favourites. I can't believe it's the end of September already. I was supposed to have a nice little autumnal backdrop for you, but it hasn't arrived yet, so I'm really disappointed. So hopefully that will be here really soon. But in the meantime, we've got the cushions that everybody loves and Hakuna Matata. So, you know, I mean, that's a year-round phrase. It really is. Right. First thing on my September favourites, I've got to do this one first because I'm dying to take it off because I'm boiling to death, is my lovely, warm, snuggly, fleecy teddy bear jacket. I absolutely adore this. You will have seen it if you've seen my holiday haul from in the summer when Paul and I went to Llandudno and we went shopping for a change. I bought this and just love it. Oh no, it wasn't on holiday actually, this was a Primark. This was a Primark haul. Anyway, if you've seen my haul videos, you'll have seen this one. And I have literally been praying to whoever will listen for some colder weather so that I can wear this. It's super soft. It's just the right amount of extra warmth. You know, for those days where it's not cold enough to get a full coat on the go, but it's too cold to not have an extra layer on. It is perfect. It looks really cute. It's really warm. I just love it. I love it. And for little Miss Snuggly, who loves to be tactile and loves the cuddle, I just feel like I'm getting a cuddle every time I'm wearing it. So this has had to go in my favourites, because if you've been anywhere near me in September, I've been wearing this. And now I'm going to take it off because I'm boiling. That's better. Okay, next on my list has got to be face masks. I have been really good, actually, the last few weeks at treating my skin. I've been trying to do 2 face masks a week, one in midweek and one at the end of the week. If I'm a bit busy and I've forgotten in the week, I am absolutely on it. On a Sunday evening, the face mask goes on. So I've actually been really good and really well behaved at looking after my skin, and I think you can see it's doing so much better. I've got one no, that's it. And I can definitely tell that my skin is a lot more balanced and a lot more even and a lot happier and a lot easier to deal with, which at this time of year for me, which is normally the time of year when my skin goes crazy, they've been an absolute godsend. They really have. So the 2 that I've been absolutely obsessive over in September have been these two from the Body Shop. I've got the tea tree one and the seaweed one. The tea tree one is more your kind of blemish, antiseptic, soothing kind of mask. And then the seaweed one is kind of an oil balancing mask. They're both the clay masks from the clay mask range. I've actually been using the tea tree clay mask from the Body Shop for years and years and years. During my teenage years, I didn't really get acne. I was super lucky in that sense. But then I hit my 20s and just had the worst adult acne. And it really made me miserable. And I think my mum got me one of these, or I stumbled across some of the tea tree range from the Body Shop, and found that this one really, really worked. It was really, really kind to my skin. It wasn't too much. It didn't strip it out too much. So it's kind of been a bit of a go-to product. And I rediscovered it a few weeks ago, and it's just been an obsession. I've had zero sensitivity to either one of these, and I've been really impressed with that because I do have sensitive skin and it is very reactive to something it doesn't like, and it's just been fabulous. I found them really cooling, really soothing, and they work perfectly. This is a bit of a random list, is this one, and usually I would try and be all misorganised and group them into categories, but I'm just not going to this time, so just buckle yourselves in, as usual. The next thing on my list is Galaxy Hot Chocolate. Apparently there are children and dogs outside. Oh, don't make me close the windows, it's too hot. Let's just close the windows. There we go. We'll boil to death, but we'll be able to hear each other. Hey, Lenny Bean. Yes, I do. I love you too. Where was I? So yes, it's just kind of that time of year where, during the summer, I don't really drink hot drinks very often. Really? No. I get too hot very, very easily, so in summer I just don't go near it. So I just love this time of year, getting my big mug out and getting a hot chocolate on the go. I just really love it. I really love it. I really love it. Another thing, and it's actually two things because I've got two of the products in the range that I've been, oh my god, obsessed with this month, has been the Pink Princess scents from Primark. Spotted Pink Princess and thought, oh, I'll have a bit of that. Please smell nice. Please smell nice. And oh my god, it's beautiful. So this is raspberry and mandarin with pink pepper and white musk. There we go. And I just love it. So this is the body spray, body mist, sorry, which I just spray liberally throughout the day. I mean, you probably don't need to, but I am really obsessed. When I was younger, the girls were really, really tiny, and we literally didn't have any money. I used to hate when such a really nice, well-dressed ladies would walk past me and just leave that cloud of like, just beautiful scent. Do you know when somebody just walks past you and you're like, what have you got on? And I used to always tell myself, right, when you're a bit better off, Neve, you're gonna smell like that. And I'd really try and make a point of smelling nice all the time. So I'm a nightmare for just constantly like in everywhere. I love it. And then I noticed, I had a sniff of that, loved it. Then I noticed they did a perfume as well, which just comes in this really cute little bottle, which I love. It's kind of, I just like it. It's sort of got the graffiti writing on it, and I just think it's a really cool style. So yeah. I've just realised the next thing on my list I'm actually wearing. So, Primark boots. Shall I just take them off? No. Do I have to? I don't want to. I don't want to. I mean, look, see? I wear them. What, Leonard? What? You're my favourite. You're my favourite thing. You're my favourite thing every month. You are. He's looking at the screen as if to say, who are you talking to? I'm talking to you right now because you're my favourite. Hello. What are you doing? That's you. Look, that's you up there. Is our mummy on the TV? Is our mummy on the screen? Is that really confusing you? Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. I know. Oh, that's you, look. That's Lily Bean. You're really funny, aren't you? That's you. That's you, that is. It's you. It keeps looking. Oh, is that you? Is that you? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It's you, isn't it? It's you. Oh, lovely boy. Are you my favourite as well? Hmm? Are you my favourite? Oh, yeah. Okay. You good? Are you good? What you doing? What you doing? What? What? What's the paw? What's happening? What do you want? Want seaweed mask? Want to sniff it? Don't lick it. Smell good? It does smell good, actually. Don't sniff them, you'll die. Do my feet smell? Do my feet smell? What are you doing? Oh, you're funny. So another one of my favourite things throughout September have been my burgundy boots from New Look. I love these. Super, super comfy. They go with anything, and burgundy is like my go-to colour at this time of year. So any excuse to whack the burgundy out, and I'm in, to be honest. So these have just been getting an absolute caning. They've been getting worn everywhere. I just really love them. I like them. Give me a kiss. What for you? What you like? Right, what's next? Another thing that Megan and I, actually, both of us, have been obsessing over for the past few weeks has been Gossip Girl. Oh my god, we're hooked. We're absolutely hooked. I think we're about... I think you're just in my video today, aren't you? I think we're about halfway through season 2, so please don't give me any spoilers. Please don't say, oh, has such a thing happened yet? Because that really annoys me when people do that. Oh, I love you. So every night we get in my bed, get our favourite jimmies on, get Netflix on, and whack on Gossip Girl. And I don't think I envisaged how into it I would get. So I mean, there's so many things. Megan will actually be watching it, but on a laptop, and she's drawing and she's doing her thing, and I'm like, at all the things that are going on. So I'm like super into it. I love it. So I'm really, really liking that one, and I can't wait to find out who Gossip Girl is. Oh, Leonard's chewing his bone now, so that's a great noise for a video. I feel like the sound of tooth gnawing on bone. My dog, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, another thing that has been exciting me so much. So another thing that I've been just craving all through the last few weeks has been Nutella. Charlotte and I love Nutella on toast, Nutella on crumpets, Nutella pancakes. I'll kind of be on my way home from the school run, and all the way back I'm thinking, I'm gonna have some Nutella on toast when I get in. Nutella on toast! It's perfect! Love it! Right, a makeup item for you now, and this, again, has just revolutionised my life. The Rodial Glamour Lash Mascara Double XL. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't know if it's Rodial or Rodial. Somebody help me out in the comments, please. Let me know how you're supposed to pronounce this. Love it! Whoa, I mean, I've got it on now. I don't know how my lashes are coming across or not on camera, but I've got really long, naturally long lashes, but this really makes them stand out and look super, super fabulous. So I really love this one. Bit weird, I know, but one of the other things that I've been really, really loving this month is the Makeup Revolution YouTube channel. The little tips and little sort of suggestions on looks to create and different skin tones that things go with, and just having it gives you a really, really in-depth look at all the Makeup Revolution products, which everybody knows I am fully obsessed with. So it's kind of giving me a little bit of an extra thing to obsess over Makeup Revolution about. Sticking with Makeup Revolution, I may have mentioned once or twice that I knew that Makeup Revolution were bringing out a Flawless 4 palette. Well, I finally got hold of it. Oh my god, I love it. I use it every single day. It's a palette that has been, I think, made specifically for autumn or with autumn type shades in mind. One of the reasons autumn and winter is my favourite season, or are my favourite seasons, is because I think the colours suit me a lot better. So obviously this palette has literally got everything that I need in it. We've got 32 shades. It has got a mixture of matte shades and shimmer shades, lighter colours, darker colours, more vibrant colours. They're just beautiful. There's pinks, purples, oranges, browns, creams, shimmers, oh, golds. It is absolutely spot on, perfect for an autumnal palette. I just love it. And that's not to say, Flawless 3 palette over there looking at me like you've been pushed to one side, that you're not still one of my favourites. You are, okay? Good. Next on my list of loves for September have been these waxing strips. These are the Nair hair remover body wax strips for legs and body. So impressed with these. So impressed. I mean, to say I've never done it myself before, I was really impressed. It got a really close, smooth feel. It removed so many hairs, even the little tiny ones, which I was really super impressed with. And then also so these, which are the Veet Precision Wax Strips for the face. So I've actually waxed my eyebrows and my upper lip with these, and these are more of a gel texture than a wax. Amazing. I mean, these actually feel like you've been to the salon and had a proper professional wax. There was not one hair left behind. Everything felt smooth. There wasn't any sensitivity, and there was not one bit of redness apart from just the bit where you'd waxed, and even that didn't last very long. So I was super happy with these. I mean, I'm just revolutionising my life all the time. All the time. Another trend I've been buzzing over have been brown lipsticks. So the two really brown ones that I've got are the NYX Cosmetics Liquid Suedes. I've got this one in Downtown Beauty. I've also got another one from the Liquid Suedes range in Brooklyn Thorn. This is just an easy everyday one to wear. So this is a Makeup Revolution one in Echelon, and it's part of the lip kits that they do, the matte lip kits. So there's the matching lip liner with it. Pretty much throughout the whole of September, I've been rotating these three. I love them. Okay, next is this bad boy that you've probably been seeing creeping around in the background over there. This is the Garnier Ultimate Blends Body Intense Repair Lotion, and it's the one for really dry skin. This for me is like the holy grail. Once it gets to this time of year and the weather gets colder, my skin gets mega dry super easily and super quickly. And because of my sensitivity, I tend to find body creams that are for dry skin just tend to be too much and too heavy, and my skin doesn't like them. This one has got maple extracts in it, which are so moisturising. So you get that instant moisturisation, but also this hasn't got any parabens or any of those nasty things in it, which my skin hates and I'm completely allergic to. So it's just beautiful. My skin feels just soothed and relaxed. And I've just seen there's a new Zoella video gone up and I'm really excited. Okay, next, I promise I'm nearly done. Next is the Collection Illuminating Touch Brightening Concealer. And it's kind of like the Touche Eclat. So it's kind of got the little brush at the end. That's not helping, is it? Because my hand is as pale as the wand. So it's got the little brush on the end, and you turn the other end and the product comes up into the brush. And you then kind of apply that under the eye, and it really is super brightening. It's brilliant. Even on my Irish flammable milk bottle pale skin, it still manages to brighten under my eyes, which is fabulous. The last thing on my monthly favourites, and I'm noticing this is a bit of a regular occurrence. I mean, I think we need to get him some sort of certificate of attendance or something. It's Paul again. It's just been an absolute wonder crumpet again throughout the whole of September. I mean, I must have been really good in a past life to land this man. He is wonderful. I mean, he's not got it bad, let's face it, but he's flipping marvellous. The support that he's given me through all of this Christmas Hooga Box project so far has just been incredible. I literally could not have asked him to be any more supportive or encouraging or happy for me or interested or anything. He's just been so nice to be able to share something I'm excited about with him and not feel that I'm being too giddy or too loud. and he's really just got on board with me and got super excited and super helpful, and he's listened to me and he's advised where I've asked for advice, and he's just zipped it and listened where I've need to just bleh at him with ideas, and it's just been wonderful. The other day I was on my way to pick Megan up and drop Charlotte off and go out for our date night that we do on a Wednesday, and basically just ended up having the biggest and longest anxiety attack I've had in years. It was awful. Basically, long story really short, a few months ago, we were driving down the motorway, myself and my two daughters in the car, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the check tyre pressure light flashed up, took over my whole dashboard, the whole computerised dashboard, just made a huge noise. Check tyre pressure, and all these, and we were like, what? Looked, and literally a second afterwards, our tyre blew on the motorway on a really busy junction at tea time, and it was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying. I mean, anybody out there with kids will know that it's just a different level of panic when your kids are in the car with you. It's weird. It's really difficult to explain. So my girls were in the car, so I can't panic because they're going to panic. So I just had to hold everything in and just get the car to safety and get it sorted. Anyway, this was months ago, it was all fine. But it really shook me up and I didn't like it. Anyway, we got in the car, Charlotte and I got in the car to set off. I mean, I have to travel about 20 miles to pick Megan up from school, 20 miles back again, then out for dinner and to the cinema. And we got in the car and the tyre light came on again. And I was like, oh, right. So I ran inside, rang Paul, he didn't answer the phone, and I just thought, right, you're going to have to sort it out because Megan's waiting for you. So we went to the tyre pressure place down the road. It wasn't really working properly. The thing kept coming up on the screen saying there was an error with the machine. Some guy came over trying to mansplain it at me, but didn't actually offer any help. Literally just walked up to me, looked at my tyres and went, well, you're doing that wrong, and walked off and just left me stood there going, what? Why? What's wrong? What? So I'm already up here panicking that my tyres are going to blow and I've got a really busy motorway to drive up and down. So I started getting really anxious. We set off. So we put air in all the tyres, everything looked fine. We set off, everything looked fine for a minute. And then all of a sudden, the light came on. We literally joined the motorway and the light flashed on. So I pulled over and thought, right, you can't sit on the hard shoulder, Leila, you're going to have to move. So we got off at the next junction. And I just lost it. I just absolutely lost it. And I just looked at Charlotte and I was like, I need Paul. So we set off the other way, in the other direction for Paul's, and I could just feel my anxiety rising and getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm trying to keep it together whilst driving. And then it just hit me and I just couldn't stop crying. There were just tears pouring down my face. And anybody that suffers with anxiety will know exactly what I mean. It all happened in my head at once. My tyre was going to blow on the motorway. I was going to get stuck with Charlotte in the car. I wasn't going to pick Megan up. She was going to be at school not knowing where I was and was going to be wondering where I was, which is one of my, I hate it. Being late to pick my children up is like the worst for me. And I was just panicking. That was it. I'd broken my car. I was gonna have to get a new car. It was too much. So I literally just pulled up outside Paul's shop, walked in, and just looked at him and said, "Can you come and look at my car, please?" And walked out the shop because I knew if anybody spoke to me, I couldn't stop crying. So Paul's like, "Yeah." So he came out, noticed I was crying, just got hold of me and gave me a great big cuddle and was like, "You okay? What's the matter?" And I was like, "I don't know, my tyres. And he's like, "Right, okay, just get in my car." Straight away, no bother, no arguing. He left work, put me and Charlotte in his car, drove me to pick Megan up, drove me back again, sorted my car out, followed me for the rest of my journey to drop Charlotte off to make sure I was okay, and then carried on. Literally, totally sorted everything out, totally just let me cry for like a further half an hour of solid just crying, and just left me to it and was just like, "You're okay, you're safe, you're fine, you're okay, everything's fine," and just let me just get it out of my system and looked after us all, which was just wonderful. So please don't sniff a candle. Why are you in this mood today? What are you doing? So yeah, so I can't ask for a better person to just be around me all the time. I really can't. I adore the bones of him. So He's got to be in my favourites again. I mean, you're just hogging the limelight here, Bracewell. Honestly. Honestly. So that has been my list of favourite things throughout September. Is there anything in my list that you've all been loving? Is there anything that you've been inspired to go and try for yourself? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give it a massive thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please do so. I absolutely adore all my subscribers. Come and chat with me on social media and in the comments. You're all so funny. I love talking to you all. And until next time, take care of yourselves, have fun, and I will see you again soon. Bye! How on earth am I going to hold all this lot in a thumbnail? There's a new Zoella! And it's autumn homeware! I might cry!